Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty, and I'm out and about, right? So, today's video, we're going to talk about music production, and we're going to talk about inspiration and, AI, basically, like what Timbaland is doing with AI. He has an artist and so forth, and the MPC Live Mark III, and those content creators. I can't even call them musical producers. They're just content creators. You understand what I'm saying? And one thing I've noticed also is that some of these MPC Live Mark III content creators, they don't know what real music production is. That's another thing I'm thinking. I'm telling them to go show you guys what real music production is, and some of them don't even know. They only know content creation because the ones who do know, all they do is content creation, and they were these people's inspiration. Peep game, peep game. So inspiration is how music thrives. Inspiration is how almost any and everything thrives on this earth, in this world. Inspiration, you get inspired by something that you see. It touches you, it motivates you somehow, some way. In your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, you get intrigued, you get inspired to do something. That's how most of these musical producers came about, because they was inspired by the very first musical producers, right? So now you have the whole AI thing, which is kind of crazy because you got Timbaland doing it. He got this artist, this AI artist, and he's putting videos out there with the Jabberwockies dancing and stuff like that. Like, you have to understand something. Timbaland doesn't need to do that. The reason why Timbaland is doing this, in my humble opinion, is for history purpose. He wants to be one of the people, and let's see, in a thousand years from now, when they're going through the internet archives, they're not even going to be reading books anymore, guys. But when they're going through the internet archives, digital archives, he wants Timbaland, he wants the image of him to be there as one of the first trendsetters to set forth this movement of AI generated music and artists. And he's going to be that, guys. That's, trust me, he's going to be 2,000 years from now. He's going to be in history books as one of the trendsetters. So he's inspiring other people to move in the same path. And there's a lot of people that hate it and they can't stop it. They're going to try, but they're never going to be able to stop something like that. There's other people right now, your favorite content creators on YouTube, who are sticking their toes in it a little bit. Oh, let me see what Timbaland's talking about. He's inspiring those people to do that. Then once the content creators get a hold of it, everybody's going to do it. Everybody's going to do what the content creator says, because that's the way. That's the way. Mandalorian, that's the way. Not what Old Five Dynasty says, or people who are real on this earth. It's what the content creator says. So they're being inspired by it. The same thing, like the guy who has a multi-platinum, that guy, the multi-platinum producer, off of just one hit wonders, dance tracks, not even like real excellent music. Let me stop. Anyway, supposedly knows real music production. Supposedly. I mean, I literally have not seen real music, real, the grind music production coming from that avenue, right? But supposedly knows it, but only does content creation and has a big following and a big name. So now all the people see him doing that, and he inspires them to do the same exact thing that he does. Do you not understand what inspiration is by now, guys? You get inspired by what you see. You are what you see. You are what you hear. You are what you consume, what you eat, what you watch, what resonates with your heart, what ticks, what makes you move. So you literally are inspired to do something. Otherwise, if you don't see nothing, if it's a blank canvas, most of y'all can't do nothing. Most people can't do anything with a blank canvas. They have to be inspired. Then they take that recollection and then they start doing something off of what they were inspired by. So if every single day you see this chick, this chick, this chick, this dude, this dude, this dude, this dude, this dude on YouTube, and they got the MPC Live Mark III in the camera on the thumbnail, you are inspired to take that MPC Live Mark III or any version like it since 2017, they all the same, Just different form factors, and we know this. It's a digital box. There's no analog difference. You're going to be inspired to literally pick the box up. No, first buy the box, pick the box up, take a picture with it, put it in your thumbnail. Then start doing a video on it and use the same talking points as the next person. So if somebody, especially I'm multi-platinum, if he does a video saying, "Oh, let's work with the step sequencer," or should you get this MPC, or should you get this MPC? Then all these other people who are content creators who learned how to manipulate and follow him see his video and, "Oh, I could do a video like that." They then go and do the same video holding two different versions of the MPC up, and then boom, now they just did a video that they was inspired by him. And it's a trickle effect. They all keep doing it. Inspiration. They keep doing off this inspiration. So now the musical producer, like I've been saying, in 2020 and 2025 is what these people make it out to be. Do you understand now? It's inspiration. It's like, who inspired Michael Jackson? Who inspired Quincy Jones? Who inspired Diana Ross and the Supremes? Who inspired Fat Joe? Who inspired Jadakiss? Do you understand now? So whoever inspired Jadakiss, whoever his inspiration were that have him come on and rhyme and be so poetic and so raspy with the voice and so just nasty with the punchlines, he's seen somebody do something that influenced them, and then he said, "I could do it better," and he did do it better. Jadakiss is in my top 5. You understand what I'm saying? My top 5. Period, man. Nobody has a better flow to him. And his bars, man. The only person I have over Jadakiss is Biggie. That's it. To be honest, when I think about it, lyrically, it's just insane. So, guys and girls, who inspired who? Who inspired 005 Dynasty? I've told y'all guys that already. My twin brother Legend inspired me by his drive and his passion for music, and I wanted to help him. But in turn, by me helping him, I started learning a trade of entertainment and music production. Then Arsonist from the Heatmakers inspired me. Just from that one video on Smack DVD when he was killing it. And I tried to figure out how to make music without even having an MPC. I just wanted to make music because he inspired me. So you are what you see, you are what you eat, you are what you consume, you are what you hear. So every day, if I go through all these people on YouTube right now, music production. If you scroll down the YouTube feed for music production, or you call out one of these pieces of equipment, or you just say musical producer. If you just put musical producer, you're going to see every last one of them showing you a video with a device or a plugin in a DAW. And they're trying to show you tips, techniques, or tutorials on that specific device. Or they're doing comparisons. Or they're doing videos saying like, I do a full walkthrough of the device. Or let's do a full walkthrough of the update. Or let's what can we get to pair with this device? Oh, product review. But that is not real music production. That is inspiring people to do the same type of content like you. Do you understand? That's not you sitting in the studio and you hear Shalene Thomas singing, "Ooh, chi wani wani, ooh, chi bang bang, ooh, chi wani wani, ooh, chi bang bang. You really want to make it, all that stuff that she was saying in there." The people that was in the studio seeing that, this probably a female that saw that and was inspired by the way she killed that, and she probably became a singer. And you know what I'm saying? The inspiration to do music production, write a song, a full song, before any artist even comes along. You're being a producer. Or how about not even writing a song? How about just becoming one with music to the point where you understand what a hit record is. Meaning, you do your homework and you study what has been proven throughout the years. What hit records have been proven? What were the techniques? What were the methods? There's literally musical producers on this earth that have achieved so much and they didn't know how to play a piano, a harp, a flute, a oboe, a trombone, a guitar, a bass guitar, violin, viola, no type of instrument whatsoever. Probably never even picked up a rhythm drum machine in their life. But they have the ear to understand what makes a hit. Probably for listening to hit records their entire childhood, going up into young adolescent, to a teenager adult. They listened, they understood. So now when they hear music, they're like, oh, no. If you add this, that would make it a hit. And then when the people go back and they add it, it turned the record into a hit. So they wasn't necessarily a beat maker sitting on YouTube holding the MPC Live Mark III in the camera begging for YouTube views. They weren't doing that. They just understand music because they were living life. Do you guys get it? Do you understand? These people are not out here living life, man. They're manipulating you for YouTube monetization money. And you so stupid, dumb, and blind, you can't even see it. I mean, Mike, I've never seen so many dumbass motherfuckers in my life, man. I kid you not, man. I kid you not. And it's from all ages. Don't get it twisted. It's every goddamn age. Living life and being inspired by life and people doing real things out in the real world, that's real music production. That's real life. That's why I still crave to see the inner workings of a studio, or just people working. I want to see people in California. How you work in California? How you work in the Midwest? How you work overseas in Japan and China? How do you guys work? I want to see the inner workings of music studios, even if it's your home studio. Let's see the work, man. Let's see you thinking of song ideas and song concepts. Even if you're sampling, I still want to hear song ideas and song concepts. Why did you sample this? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I want to see and hear it all, guys. And that's what you should want to see also. You should want to be inspired by music production. Not just look at somebody talking stupid in their room every goddamn day for every goddamn video, holding up the MPC Live Mark III or Mark II or Mark I or the MPC Keys 37 or 61 or talking about MPC beats or talking about Logic and then all this. I don't care about no Logic. I want to be inspired by music. People doing music, man. Real music, man. Stop with the digital age BS and get back to doing music. People will watch it. I don't think these guys understand. People will literally sit there and watch you work. You are what you eat and what you consume and what you inspire to be. So if they see you working, then they're going to be inspired to do music production. And you can still do your little content creation type videos. But where's the music production at? Unless you don't know how to do it. Unless you are fake, a phony, and a fraud. Maybe that's the answer. Just maybe that's the answer. You're fake, you're phony, and you're a fraud. And you don't know real audio engineering, mixing and mastering engineering. You don't know the grind and the struggle. You're afraid of it. You don't want to go through it. So you do this BS because it's working and it's winning. And that's the musical producer in 2025. This your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm just going to give you the real. Multi-platinum. You got to finish it with that. Multi-platinum. Yeah. I'm multi-platinum. This is guy going around on YouTube talking about this fake musical producers, and you know, uh, uh, you know, I put in work for a long time, I put in work, and that's not the way to grow. That's not the way to grow. You know what I'm saying? And I went to his channel, and when I went to his channel, yeah, I listened to his beats, and they were bad, and you know what I'm saying? They were so bad, but you know, my other boy, you know, somebody told him that his beats were bad, oh so bad, and you know, I told him, don't worry about what they say about your beats. Don't worry about what they say, you know what I'm saying? Because your beats are good, or if they're not good, just work at it and get better, you know what I'm saying? So, damn, I fucking contradicted myself. I contradicted myself. Actually, that was probably one of the biggest, you know, contradictions in the history of music production. Fuck, I did that. Shit, I hope nobody noticed. Oh, fuck. These idiots ain't gonna notice. Not one fucking idiot that watches my channel is going to notice. No. I'm thinking of a fucking Twinkie right now. Shit. Anyway, so, yeah, that guy, 005 Dynasty, I don't like him. I don't like him. Yes, I got over 100,000, almost 200,000 YouTube subscribers. Yeah, I put in work. I multi-platinum 13 times, or maybe more than that. I don't know. I lied to myself. Anyway, yeah, it was only 2 songs, really. So it's not like 13 songs went multi-platinum. It was only 2 songs that went, went platinum more than once. I didn't write the song. No, I had no influence on, you know, the actual hit making part of the record. I just provided, you know, yeah, you know what I provided. But anyway, that's besides the point. I don't like this guy, 005 Dynasty. I don't like him. So, I'm going to tell everybody on my YouTube channel, I don't like him, but I'm not going to say his name. So, I'm going to send you guys out there. I'm going to weaponize you to go and hate on him and try to tear him down. Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be slick about it, sneaky, you know, that's what I do. The same way I just keep putting the MPC in my thumbnail and stuff, because I'm being sneaky to get views, because I know everybody is looking for the information on the MPC Live 3, because nobody wants to do the research themselves, and nobody wants to go out and buy the equipment themselves to mess around with it. So it's easy views. I did, well, shit, fuck. I said I put in hard work, though. I said I grinded, put in hard work to get to this point. But I just contradicted myself, because it's actually easy. You just get the MPC Live Mark III sent to your house for free, because you have accolades and you're an influencer, and then just put the shit on the thumbnail and put it in the video, and the views are gonna automatically come. But I didn't just say that. This your boy 005 Dynasty, and I'm coming, and they know I'm legit. Multi-platinum.